watching this faith conference with all these powerful teachers. And as I was watching it, I heard the voice of the Lord say, again, this is August 2010, I need you to go to that conference next year. I need you to be there in attendance. And so that's why it's such a blessing that Portia is having an in-person conference where you guys can show up and be there in attendance. If the Lord has told you to be there, then you need to be there. He told me to be there at that conference next year. And I literally was like, Lord, I cannot be there. I can't be there because during the time of this conference, remember, this was August of 2010. So the next one would be, this conference had been going on for decades at this point, and it was always the first week of August. And so I'm like, the first week of August in 2011 is my best friend's wedding. I'm the matron of honor. I have to be at her wedding. I cannot tell her that I can't be at her wedding because the Lord said to go to this conference, this faith conference. I can't tell her that. He was like, you need to go. I'm literally arguing with the Lord. And he's like, Tammy, and this is the way he said it, because at this point, I think I was getting on his nerves. Well, not getting on his nerves, but at this point, the Lord goes, Tammy, look at the dates for next year. And for the first time ever, and we're talking about this conference had been going on for decades, the Lord moved this conference from the first week of August to the first week of July. Now, me and my husband were married in July. We were already planning to go on an anniversary trip. One of my teenage nieces came to stay with me and my husband. And then we found out when we got back home that she was a couple of weeks pregnant. Yep. And the situation at home was not getting better. And so while we thought that, hey, she'll just be going back before school starts, that was not the case. So she was pregnant now. She was 16 years old, just before her junior year of high school. She was being pressured to have an abortion. And so I just, my husband and I had a quick conversation, and we believe that the Lord wanted her to stay with us. Now, here I am desiring a child, and now there is a pregnant teenager, someone who does not desire a child, living in our home, who pretty soon her stomach will begin to grow. And I'm going to have to take her to her doctor's appointments and do all the things to make sure she gets the proper prenatal care and all the things. And so we just had peace about that actually at this time, because that's where our faith was. We had peace about this. We continued to do what we were doing, standing on the word, and went about our business. And then November rolled around. She's in school. I've put her in school. I'm back to teaching. November rolls around, and all of a sudden I cannot figure out why I can't stop feeling nauseous.